With Brittany and Heather, Mike, let's take a look at the San Diego lineup, and interim head coach Paul Buckle has made no changes game over game from a side that lost 3-0 last week to Chicago.
Yeah, although that was a tough result, Paul Buckle is doubling down with this starting lineup. We have Kaylin Sheridan, who will need to hold down the back line. They are third in the league in least goals against, so it's not the defense that's the problem. Right now it is the attacking play. Alex Morgan still looking for her first goal of the season, and Sanchez wants to prove that she was worth it to move to San Diego.
Conversely, for Portland, they've made a number of changes, not the least of which Hubley out on yellow card accumulation, so you're looking in the back.
Of course, the center back pairing of Sauerbrunn and Obeys will be one that we'll be watching carefully, because the center back pairing is really critical. You need a lot of reps together, so we will certainly be watching that. Sam Coffey in the midfield. She's been such a wonderful anchor for the U.S. and Portland Thorns, but I'm keeping my eye on Jessie Fleming. She really needs to attack and cut open the midfield of San Diego to give them a chance. She's been very conservative in her play, and she's a player that I think can take it to the next level.
I've heard it is a tough atmosphere to play in, and I can see why, guys.
Thank you, Brittany. Here we go on this Friday night. It is the Portland Thorns trying to impress those Riveters this evening, taking on the San Diego Wave. Sophia Smith. Smith against Lundqvist, cuts it through and lifted over by Fleming. Are we going to see the Fleming coming out party tonight? We sure hope so. Smith trying to get back into an onside position. Ball through. There goes Smith. Sophia Smith! Knocked away by Sheridan. And the offside flag did come up. They allowed it to play out, but it sure did look like Smith had leaked beyond the line. That game, more than double Chicago. They had the possession, and the passing ultimately it proved irrelevant on the night. Here's Smith. Leads it through. And the ball chipped wide. That was quite the chance for Janine Becky.
Them out with any sort of heat that they would come by.
Thank you. Ball through for Smith. Smith off the turn. Smith went for goal, knocked down by Sheridan. Doesn't concede a rebound either. It was on paper the worst score line suffered by San Diego, but over 2 expected goals. In theory, it'll give. Lundqvist goes in awkwardly, and Alex Billiter, the referee, offers the first yellow card of the night.
Yellow card all day when you're coming with that sort of force from behind. Again, Sophia Smith picks up the ball at such a pace as a defender. Taking them down is sometimes all that you can do. Easy yellow card for the referee. Look at Sophia Smith just getting her body in between the player and the ball.
The U.S. in very minute ways. This is very quick from Portland into the attacking third. Becky opens it up. Sinclair! Goal play on. McCaskill fires high.
Wonderful delivery in. Numbers in the box for San Diego.
Doniak hangs it up. Back post. Morgan tap and go! And now it's been waved off. It is offside. VAR will always have a look. Alex Morgan has waited so long for that breakthrough moment, but it is offside.
Really, really good ball in. Talk about making it count.
I'm not so sure about that.
Because it's not on the first, you know, she's offside maybe for a second here. But on this delivery, she's back on again.
If you look at Sauerbrunn, right, in theory, that's your player that keeps Morgan on. If she was at all, they are checking the offside now through VAR, and Alex Billiter has ongoing conversation in her ear. She has shown offside. It is, in fact, officially offside. We'll pull it back. Ball floated up, Sinclair! Off the mark.
Many layers in these temperatures is unhealthy.
I agree. Ball through for Morgan. Morgan from a tight angle. That finds Hogan. Well, Alex Morgan comes firing out of halftime, and notably, look at her left wrist. She now has something to support that wrist she fell on late in the half.
A really, really great final ball, though, and welcome to the game, Nally. Alex Morgan running at you, a very angry Alex Morgan who really wants a goal in the next game. And you don't have a lot of time to talk about style.
Smith, good leading touch, settles. Smith from a tight angle, couldn't whittle it by McNabb, but a corner for the Thorns. The corner. Coffey hangs, Sauerbrunn knocks it back across, and there's some contact beneath Sheridan, but she yanks it out of the stratosphere.
How many times do you think they've done this, Mike? This 1v1 duel between the two of them.
Got away from Smith. That is a corner.
Well defended from Girma. As you can see her qualities as a defender. She's very patient. She does not dive in. San Diego cutting in off the right. Here's Sam Coffey with the corner.
Pulled down by Sheridan. And she wants to go, but I'm not sure San Diego's fast enough. Strung through McCaskill. Sanchez. Sanchez angling across, back post off the outside of the netting. Jones arrived. It was a great build-up through Sanchez, and, well, that explains why Sanchez was so highly sought after in the first place.
Well, I think you're absolutely right here, because we have Maria Sanchez doing exactly what she's great at. That is her bread and butter, to be wide and to be able to hit an early ball in behind. Well done getting.
Smith angles, fires, and held at the goal line. Leaping back, Kaylin Sheridan pulls it in for the wave.
Well, again, Mike, we've seen Sophia Smith's ability to go end line. We've seen her ability to cut inside. She can do a little bit of both. She prefers to get it onto her right foot, so she takes that touch inside.
Meanwhile, the Thorns into the final third. And to Sinclair! Sinclair across Becky! Wide! It was touched on the way through. It is a corner for Portland. That was poetry in motion from the Thorns.
A really, really great counterattack. Of course, Becky's going to be disappointed that she's not bearing that. Looks like Sheridan makes a kick save. That's a great save from the goalkeeper. Really, really important kick save there. Look at her just get herself down, cover the goal. Because she lifts it almost just over Sheridan's foot.
Corner up. Sinclair targeted, and Becky will shield this out for another set piece for Portland. This will be from the Fleming side. 5 corners for Portland. This is a San Diego team known for their defensive prowess. Put under siege on another set piece. Fleming near post. Sauerbrunn attempting the flick on, and all the way out toward Reyes. Strong-willed header, that's a high arm, that's a yellow card. Girma, Smith won it back, and to Sakita! Back towards Smith, Girma cut it off. High now, Reyes! Sheridan.
Good patience by Hina Sugita. She doesn't just bash it in. She's looking to pick somebody out. She does, top of the box. Jessie Fleming's ready to take it as well. I love that all of these defenders, including Becky Sauerbrunn, is like, if you guys aren't going to score.
Sugita ahead. Smith navigating and racing through. Dahlkemper following, and Smith with the angle growing shorter and shorter.
A pivot holding midfielder, so I miss those drills.
McCaskill, Barcenas brings it down, went for goal, Hogan! Throws a paw up and knocks it away. That is as good a chance as San Diego has had in the second half.
Oh, I don't know what's better, Mike, the chance or the save. Both are pretty spectacular. How about this from the young player, though? A great cross, back post. She thinks about taking it down first time right there with her left.
decides to bring it back to her right. Everything's great about that. It's on frame, it's with pace. Really, really good reaction save from Hogan.
Fleming now, leading Becky. Becky looks up, crosses, there's the goal! The breakthrough! D'Aquila! D'Aquila and the Thorns have the lead in the final 5 minutes.
Well, we talked about it, patience and precision. Janine Becky's been at it all night, picks her head up, just a wonderfully clinical cross behind the back line. You see she takes a peek, sees exactly where D'Aquila is, with pace, with bend, keeps it away from Sheridan. And that's the precision that it takes to score at this league. They've just missed that final piece all game, and now they get it from the substitute. In a game like this, the substitutes play.
For Portland. Thrown in. This will be a San Diego corner, and maybe their last best chance. Morgan just trying to force everyone to be contemplative. It'll be Van Egmond who races to the corner alongside, and will take it now. Right in front of the Riveters here at Providence Park. Van Egmond hangs it up. Hogan. Is she holding on to her 7th clean sheet of the year? This will be their 2nd win in 6 if they can see it over the line. Their 8th under Rob Gale. We've gone the 7 minutes. Lundqvist. Nally sprints into the fray. And it is full time. The Portland Thorns go into the summer break with a 1-0 win. And Rob Gale's side get the late winner from Izzy D'Aquila in the 85th minute. They have the Riveters ecstatic going into the break.